Well, hi there, everybody, and good Thursday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here. We've got some great weather to look forward to, but we do have to get through today, which is a bit of a cool down. We've been pretty spoiled lately with above average temperatures, so today we kind of drop back to maybe slightly below average conditions. We are starting chilly this morning, 20s, lower 30s, much colder out in western Nebraska, closer to high pressure. There are quite a few clouds around this morning as well, and the breezes are a little strong at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Those winds stay strong this morning and even through part of the afternoon before dying back later on today. As high pressure builds in, we will see more and more sunshine through the day, building in from west to east. So you folks in eastern Nebraska, it's going to take a little longer for you to get a little more sunshine compared to folks in central Nebraska. Western Nebraska, you're going to have a lot of sunshine today. And again, those temps, most of us a little bit below average, some of you near or maybe even slightly above average. Looking at the overnight hours, just a couple of passing high clouds, chilly with a lot of 20s for lows, but here comes a warm front. It's going to usher in a very nice day. We'll have lots of sun, south and southwesterly winds around 10 to 15 miles per hour, and mild conditions with high temperatures going to be in the 50s for the day on Friday. A start of some very good weather ahead of us here. Upper 30s, lower 40s for later on today. Again, mostly cloudy to start up north. We'll see more sunshine later in the day. North and northwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Lots of sun out towards the west. Not quite as much wind out west. Still a little breezy. But once you get closer to the Colorado border, that's where winds will definitely be a little lighter. Looking for highs in the low to mid 40s. Mid 40s in northern Kansas. I think a little more sun in northern Kansas. You'll start off with mostly cloudy skies around the Tri-Cities, but then see mostly sunny skies later on. Lower 40s, upper 30s around Aurora. And then upper 30s and lower 40s to the east. Again, mostly cloudy and then a little more sun later, especially late this afternoon. And again, it will be on the breezy side. And those winds will actually last a little longer in eastern portions of Nebraska. Now to your extended forecast, where we have some great weather ahead of us. 55 on Friday, feeling fine. Breezy again on Saturday, working our way up into the upper 60s. We may break 70 in the Tri-Cities. Even with the cold front coming through on Sunday, I've taken out that dropping temperature icon, the arrow basically. We may stay a little more steady Sunday afternoon behind that front, but really not going to drop off. Our high still looks great, upper 50s. Windy conditions, that's probably the biggest issue on Sunday. We have a small chance of rain in the morning. Better chances in northern Nebraska. I think if you live closer to the South Dakota border, you have the best chance of rain on Sunday morning. Monday looks fantastic. Breezy, but 60s. And then changes come in for Monday night through Tuesday night here before we clear things out and see quiet conditions for Wednesday. There are big question marks for that first day of March on Tuesday. A couple of forecast models actually give us a pretty good hit with this next storm system. I think that somebody in, I don't want to say the viewing area, but somebody in the region is going to be looking at a pretty big storm system. But forecast models, many of them are trending south with this system with the bigger impacts, and maybe not as much of an impact for most of us. That said, there are a few forecast models that are impacting us with a pretty decent snow, maybe a lot of wind as well. So it is something to keep an eye on. It's not a guarantee, though, that we're going to get it. With the Groundhog Day blizzard, pretty much every forecast model was just looking like blizzard. We're going to get hit hard. So, again, that was kind of almost a guarantee with that storm system. This one is not the case. Yes, we could see major impacts, but we could also see only very minor impacts and only a little bit of snow. So, again, kind of up in the air right now. Still have several days to go. We still have 5 days left in the month of February, so we got some time to figure things out yet. So again, pay attention to the forecast in the coming days through the weekend and early next week. Start to get a better idea of how this will play out. But again, for now, nothing to get too worked up about. So there you go. There's your forecast for your day today. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski, and I hope you have a great Thursday.